who don't know, everyone, I am Christina S for YouTube. I don't have any cool names for YouTube. Or Christina VSG. My last name's now been added to my account on Facebook. Thank you very much, Facebook.
I'm Flygirl VSG, aka Lindsay.
And I am Jennifer Mahoney.
So,
no fancy name, sorry.
She also does proof.
Weight loss surgery works.
Yeah.
I had it right last week, you guys.
Yes, she did. Every Thursday. I almost said Wednesday. Oh my gosh, every Thursday.
So we are all Pacific Northwest WLSers. We're all. I don't know. Do we want to? We don't need to go over our stats.
Yeah, let's just do it really quick.
Yeah.
It'll
Okay.
take us like 1 minute. So I'll just go first, and then we'll just go down. Does that sound good?
Perfect.
Yeah.
So I had this surgery December 5th, 2013. So just about 16 months out now. And my highest weight was actually 219, but my pre-op diet was 301.2, and I weighed in day of surgery at 291.8, and I weigh, as of this morning, 186.6, which is the lowest number I've seen on the scale yet.
We've been working her.
Yeah, you've been working me with the vodka. And so that's my stats.
So I had the vertical sleeve gastrectomy May 28th, 2013. Highest weight recorded was 280. Day of surgery 264. Currently 174. So I've ebb and flowed, but most I've lost is 110 pounds.
Nice. So I had RNY gastric bypass. My surgery date was 3/19/2012. So yes, I just celebrated my 3 years post-op. My highest weight, I had to have been over 300. However, my highest recorded weight was 278. I'm 5'2". That's a lot of weight to carry. I am currently weighing in at 147.
Yep. Awesome. So we didn't bring you guys our clothes that we bought shopping today. Unfortunately, I only bought a couple things though, so but it was a successful shopping trip overall, I would say. Wouldn't you guys say?
That was
At
fantastic.
the Woodburn Outlet Mall.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was fun. It was just the three of us and Kevin Mahoney, which is Jennifer's husband, so it was really fun.
We didn't see him. He
we
was
didn't see him.
just randomly standing places.
Yeah.
I know.
We
He
just
was
walked right past
walking.
him.
He was doing a lot of walking, so he's trying to lose a few pounds.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he needs to lose anything.
Right, I know.
Yeah, these
I
things
know.
are suffocating me right now. So we're all headed out to an 80s cruise. That's why we're dressed so cool. We don't always dress this awesome.
We're kind of awesome. Check these lips out. Oh my
She looks like a Barbie doll.
Hello. I
So-
like getting up close.
All of our
That's
makeup
nice.
looks
I know.
We
I feel
all
like we
have
should
to
get
get up
closer.
close. Hi.
Okay, let's just stay here, guys.
Okay,
I
I like it.
better.
That is kind of nice. I do like
Hey,
it.
guys.
Okay.
I don't like being next to her. She's really tan right now.
I know, really tan, especially in the camera. Holy crap.
Wow.
We look
Yeah.
albino.
I do. Like
I do like
colored.
albino.
Dorito colored now, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
You're really tan.
I'm ready for the cruise. I'm so
Yeah.
ready.
So we're going on the WLSFA, post-WLSFA cruise that leaves out of Long Beach and goes to Catalina and Ensenada, and then there's a day at sea. So we're doing that in 3 weeks, and that's kind of what part of this. This is a whole meet and greet weekend that Christina and I kind of put together in general, thinking that the Pacific Northwest folks would want to come. And actually, we haven't had a lot of people, but it's been great no matter what. So we were able to see Alicia today and Debbie Brooks today, and we did Dave and Buster's last night. And tonight we're going to dinner, and I think there's Chrissy Blake is coming to dinner tonight, and Debbie again, and us. So it's super fun. And then we're gonna hit the
Oh,
dance.
and Kirk's down.
Kirk.
Yeah,
Oh yes, of course.
Kirk's
Oh my God.
Our like favorite Kirk.
Oh, we love
Okay,
Kirk.
yeah.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
only one Kirk.
There's a lot of love for Kirk.
Yeah.
We love him. I bought him a bracelet. He hasn't seen it yet. It's this one. It's the black one.
Mhm.
I still think it looks like anal beads.
No, she
They
thinks
look like anal
this
beads.
one looks like an anal bead.
Right.
We'll see if it's in one piece when I get done. Okay, so we said that we would do some Q&A. We saved the funner. I mean, they're all fun questions. We saved the more appropriate questions for last.
Yeah, that way if you wanted to legitimate questions and
Real
answers, we'll do
questions.
that first, and then you can tune off when we get offensive.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Have we already gotten offensive?
Yeah, just now. Yeah, just now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I went there.
I wasn't offensive, but you were.
I wasn't.
A little bit.
Well,
I've only had water.
And we haven't even started drinking.
You're the innocent one, too. Okay. So the first one, I don't know who. Oh, Franklin Sleeve.
Mhm. Frankensleeve. And Frankensleeve said they had other questions for us, but this was the only one I got in time.
So, what was the most unexpected change or NSV you've experienced?
You guys go first. I need to
I'll
figure
take
that
it.
out.
Okay, go.
I did not expect to lose my breasts. That was so unexpected for me. I went from a 46F to a 34C. Every time I've dieted, I've never lost in cup size, ever. I was a double D in middle school. Like, I've always been chesty. So losing my breasts was very unexpected, and I miss them.
Wait,
Rest
but
in
that's-
peace.
So is that an
That's an
NSV?
anti-NSV.
Is that an NSV?
I can run now, so hell yeah, bye-bye.
Okay, I was going to say, wait a minute. Let's tie this to an actual NSV.
No,
Okay.
I would like a breast lift, though, so that will be an NSV, and they'll be perky. I've never had perky, like, truly perky breasts.
Yeah. Teardrop boobs.
How teen you are.
I know, it's really scary. I'm really scared.
It's kind of a Barbie look, right?
Yeah, it totally is.
Okay.
Am I like centered in here? Sorry.
Yeah,
Hi.
you are.
Well, I'm just gonna get close to you.
Okay, so what's yours?
I don't know. So, I'm gonna be totally cliche. Maybe it's not cliche. I don't know. There's so many things that happen, and it's just every single day there's still something. You're just like, oh my gosh, like you go to amusement parks that you like that fully made you realize that you are overweight and obese, and you conquer those rides. You run. We both ran a half marathon. Well, she's run multiple half marathons, but
Don't knock yours.
you every single day. So I can't get it down to one.
Yeah. I don't know if there's a single one for me either. I think being able to walk and exercise with ease is my number one, because that was my number one motivator for having the surgery. But also one of the NSVs that took me by surprise that I was expecting this, but how much pleasure I take in it now is shopping.
She likes the pleasure.
Yeah, I like plushy pleasure.
Plushy.
Apparently.
Lauren, you should probably pick up on what kind of pleasure she likes. That's for later.
And that's a real thing, I think, plushies.
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
It's really creepy.
Bronies is a real
Yeah.
thing too.
But what is?
Bronies.
Brownies.
Bronies is real.
So I think shopping in regular size stores is my biggest NSV. But being able to do things that I've always wanted to do but were too afraid to do, like go to the rock climbing gym and rock climb a rock, or kayak. I mean, I've kayaked before, but like I'm not terrified deep inside in my inner soul to sink the boat.
Yes.
But I always was before.
Mm-hmm.
So it's those kinds of things for me. Little things too, like crossing my legs. I mean, those are things you expect to have, but every time I cross my legs, I'm like, oh my God, I have a knee. Oh my God, like every single day.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I like that. That's true.
I always like the anti-NSVs too.
Anti-NSV?
Yeah.
So crossing legs, I guess I can't stop crossing legs.
I
But the
actually like-
anti-NSV of that is
I like
your
my
hips
lower
start to
back.
hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like pinched nerves. from
Yeah.
that.
Oh wow.
But,
Yeah, that's not amazing.
No, I mean I don't like pinching nerves. I just thought it was funny when, short story, a bunch of weight loss surgery patients and I were in Disneyland after OH last year, and 2 of them got kicked off a ride because we were too heavy.
What? How is that possible?
It was all adults. Disneyland's not built, like the rides aren't meant to have all adults, and there's 18 of us, so
Oh.
too many adults.
Wow.
And they plucked like the 2 smallest guys off, so it was sad at the time. It's really funny now. I don't think you guys find it funny, so let's move on. I'm gonna let you read this
Okay.
one.
So these questions come from Totally VSG or Tanya out in North Dakota, one of our favorite ladies.
We love her.
And we are going to see you in 3 weeks as well, so we're excited. So she asks, any ideas on shopping, accenting best features, and camouflaging areas that you aren't happy with? And then her second question to that is tips on finding your style now that the weight is gone. So we'll start with shopping, accenting best features, and camouflaging areas that are not happy with.
Okay, I'll go. So what I'm wearing right now would not be what I would wear to accent my best features, because I'm trying to build up a little bit more confidence with my arms, so this is actually not what I normally wear. I would say one thing that I wear to kind of help with my features is I love sleeves that go to about here, that they're not too tight, so it doesn't look like it's being like cut off, but they're just it kind of keeps everything held in, and that kind of have a flowy that's a little bit fitted and then flowy, and then leggings. So people that have seen me in person know that that's the majority of what I wear.
Yesterday, Christina wore jeans, and it was the first time I've seen her with jeans on. I didn't know she owned jeans.
Yeah.
I actually own probably about 25 pairs. I need to get rid of probably about, because I wear like 3.
That's an obsession.
I know everyone gives me clothes.
Oh.
I mean, you guys
That's nice.
keep giving me clothes. I'm okay with it.
Yeah. I'm going to be the recipient next, so it works out for her, me as well. So keep giving her clothes.
So that's probably what I've done
Mm-hmm.
to help. As I you start to figure out what's flattering for your body and what curves you don't want to show.
I really suggest getting undergarments that fit correctly. That's a huge one, especially for us women that have, you know, the
extra.
The extra on the side boob,
Yeah,
right?
basically.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So you want to get a bra that totally fits you. Hello. Oh.
There we go. Wow, that was really bad.
Well, let's not do that.
Let's not do that ever again. Let's cut that out of the video.
I agree with Christina in the 3/4 length sleeves. I think that's really, really quite flattering on all of us that have the loose skin in our arms. I also agree. I have a lot of loose skin in my thighs, so I tend to buy shorts that will go just below that loose skin, so that I'm not viewing it. I had a problem with that today. That happened. So trying on things that were a little short. I wasn't feeling it. The ladies were very encouraging and telling me that I should just embrace it, but I'm not ready.
Yeah, and I think that's, you know, you have to live with it.
Absolutely. So shapewear is important as well if you feel comfortable with it. The first 2 years after surgery, I lived in shapewear. This last year, I've embraced no shapewear unless I'm wearing something formal and form-fitting.
Mm-hmm.
I have learned that you can actually find affordable shapewear that's like under $15 that works really well.
Yes.
So don't knock the Walmart stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing, and I used to spend $50. I spent $50 up until October when Lauren Dayton shared her secrets of some of the shapewear that she's worn in the past.
Especially if you're in your losing phase, you don't want to spend a whole lot of money on shapewear at all.
Yeah, I would say for me, in terms of accenting your best features, I'm pretty lucky that I'm for the most part pretty evenly distributed. So for me, and actually my boyfriend has been the one to help me with this, is wearing clothes that fit, not clothes that are too big. Because I've always had clothes that clung in the wrong spots, and I wore them because they fit, not because I wanted to, or particularly liked the item. But now I wear a lot more clothes that are more fitted. Even today I wore a long sweater and leggings, and all of that fit. I mean, none of that was loose or baggy. And so I do wear shapewear half the time, I would say, but like I'm not as afraid. Even though I do have rolls and I have fat arms, and I agree with the sleeves 110%. I think for me, accentuating my best features, which is that I have a small waist and bigger hips and a decent booty, I try to wear things that actually show that, which doesn't mean that they're tight, but it does mean that they're not baggy clothes.
So when you go to buy a dress, do you find that you go towards like an A-line, something that is form-fitting right under your breasts and then kind of flows out?
No.
It depends, because that dress that you bought, I actually have one similar like that, and actually, I don't know.
Yeah. I
know you guys have no idea what dress we're talking about, but
I have a lot of dresses, and they're all different styles. Yeah. But they all
have a lot. No.
I know. I have a lot. Yeah. So, and then what about camouflaging areas? You guys pretty much covered that. I mean, I don't know about me. In the summertime when I'm hot, like I'm all about wearing sleeves, but then I get hot and I'm comfortable and I'm like, I don't want to show my big, you guys just saw it. It's bad. And at the same time, another part of me is like, I don't have time for this shit. Like, I'm just going to let the bat wings fly because I'm hot and I want to be, comfortable. And if anyone has a problem with my skin, they can look away. I mean, it's not like I'm in a bikini for me and have everything, but it's just my arms and, Yeah. And I think one thing that I just came to terms with, that I mentioned in a video I did this last week, was I felt better about my body last summer than I do today. And it's because I was comparing my body from the summer before, and now I'm comparing my body to last summer. And even though I probably do look better than last summer, it was such a big change the summer before that you feel amazing. And every single day I see myself and I say I love the body that I'm in. So it's part of accepting yourself and not being too critical on yourself. I love that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So her next question is tips on finding your style now that some, or at least most of our weight is gone.
Mm-hmm. I would say that you have to just try everything. Try get out of your box, get out of your comfort zone, because you never know what's going to look good on you rather than being on the hanger.
I was a blouse girl forever, even working from home. Like I had loose, kind of that polyester Lane Bryant blouse. Oh, yeah. A lot of those.
Yeah.
And now,
one of those.
Yeah. And now I have.
Yep. Because it looks slimming.
Yeah. Yeah, when you're fat,
Before.
absolutely. And now I have everything. I've got long sleeve t-shirts. I've got tons of tank tops to layer.
Yeah.
I've got leggings, jeans, skirts, dresses. And I think I'm still finding my style, but it's different. Like, I was definitely more conservative than I am now, but in a different way. And when I say that, like, I used to show a lot more cleavage too, because it was an asset. Right, it was an asset of mine. So I'd be like, I may be fat, but look at these suckers.
Yeah.
You know, and now I actually show less cleavage, but I'm more liberal in my I don't own hardly any black.
Yeah.
All of my clothes are colored and gray and different shades of things. Before, my closet was all dark. And you know, a lot of cleavage. It's because I was showing that off, right? And now I don't feel like I have to show them off, but I also have more confidence in
Did you
colors.
find that when you went shopping though, the clothes were just, they were so low cut that you had no choice but to show cleavage?
Yeah.
I found that was a really hard thing, trying to hide my cleavage.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And now sometimes I buy those things and actually pin them.
Yeah.
You know, things that are too revealing. Like, to me, I don't know. And I'm not more conservative. I'm all about showing the cleavage, but I don't feel the necessity. I feel I have other assets now.
Well,
Does that
don't
make
worry,
sense?
you get hit on fairly frequently.
do.
Let's not talk about that one. I'm still at 0.
If you guys already know what we were talking about on Facebook, Lindsay 1 or 2 and Christina 0, it's how many people hit on us this weekend, and so far it's just been me.
My husband makes sure
everything.
Yeah, he makes sure
Boys
that
and
doesn't
girls,
happen.
Wanted to take her to bed. Like all of them.
Literally took me to bed. Wanted to take me to bed.
Romantic.
Romantic candlelit dinners. Very flattering.
Just kind of looked out both of them.
Next question.
Oh, the style.
Yeah.
How do we find our style? So, I'm still finding my style. I didn't really have a style when I was bigger because nothing fit. Like, jeans looked horrible. I wore Old Navy jeans because it's all I could buy that was like somewhat affordable, and they just had a horrible fit. So, and as I said, like, I still get a lot of people give me their clothes, so I kind of pick from the different things that I get and figure out my style that way. So I'm still learning. And it's cool because you can walk into any store and stuff fits. Oh my god! Every store, everything fits.
I love that so much. Yeah.
Well, I think that the seasons change, so there's new style every season. So every season, I'm still trying to find my style.
Yeah.
And what works.
Well, different colors come out at
jumpsuits.
different seasons too. You know, like this year it's obviously like that hot orange and pink and like that real coral.
I love teal though.
Just beautiful. Absolutely. Jumpsuits. That's the big one for me. Is trying to, and it's gorgeous. I love it.
Lindsay will wear it next video for you.
She should. Absolutely.
I'm like, okay.
On demand.
On demand.
So I think we're into dirty questions.
Yeah, unless you have anything else to add about style.
No, that's pretty much it.
The next one's not dirty, but
Tessa, VSG.
But totally, if you have more questions, let us know.
Yeah, Tessa asks, when you find yourself
veering off track, how I wrote it. She wrote the other ones. I can read my own handwriting. When you find yourself veering off track, how do you refocus?
I'll let you go furthest out. I think you should answer this first.
She doesn't go off track. That's how.
Well, I think that everybody makes their own decisions. You just have to look at it as daily choices, and you know, this is a hard one to answer. I'm sorry, this is hard.
I go off track every day, so.
Well, I think that we all make decisions. There's no falling off a track. That's bullshit anymore. I just find that.
How you handle your choices.
It is how you handle your choices and how you moderate how much of that decision you're eating, I guess.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I think so.
Okay, I'm jumbling it, but we kind of discussed a little bit of this, and we decided that you don't wait until a Monday to start a diet, or not a diet.
Yes.
To refocus.
If you realize that you're off track, you just you say, well, bullshit. Then next.
Maybe
I
my
mouth
mouth
isn't going to be bad.
Eaten this cupcake. Maybe I should have a protein shake now.
Or organic gummy bears.
Well,
they're all natural.
Yeah.
They're non-GMO.
Exactly. I hope that answered your question, Tessa. I'm sorry. I totally.
I have a thought on it. I have a thought on it. I come from a little bit different perspective. I definitely think there's an off track, at least for me personally. And I sometimes that off track is a decision, and sometimes it's compulsive behavior. So sometimes when I'm in compulsive behavior, it goes and it goes and goes, and I'm not fully aware of it until I'm like, shit. But when I do feel like I have, but like, for example, I feel like I got out of that compulsive behavior this last time just by saying, I give myself 2 days, and on the 3rd day, I'm back on track. And I just made the decision, I committed to doing it, and it's not been perfect, but it's been better.
But you know
so,
what?
like, I started having smoothies, and going back to basics.
Huge NSV. That's a huge NSV.
Yeah.
You got yourself
You realize
out of
it.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because I've never been able to.
Exactly.
And it's not perfect, you know, thanks, girl.
Yeah.
It's not perfect, but I also am thinking I'm thinking, like, is this cupcake going to get me to where I want to be? Like, I've been in this 3 or 4 pounds range for like 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
Is this going to help me break that? And if the answer is no, but it's worth it, and I really want it right now, then, you know, I mean, then it is. But if the answer is no, and I'd rather have that, I'd rather have the goal, break that stall or whatever. I'd rather see that scale move than I would have this cupcake right now. Sometimes also I find that doing myself a trick, like I really, really want macaroni and cheese. Well, I've been wanting macaroni and cheese for 8 weeks, and I've had macaroni and cheese, but most of the time, and I have a little bit like of an individual serving size, I'm like, okay, if I still want that macaroni and cheese in 1 hour or 2 hours, then I can have the macaroni and cheese. But most of that time, that craving goes away, especially if I eat something healthy instead of the original time I want that craving. So it's like, okay, I want macaroni and cheese, but instead, I'm going to have a piece of cheese and 3 crackers. Way better choice. Way less calories, way less stuff that sits heavy in my sleeve, all those things. And I still get the cheese, and I get a little bit of carb, and like I'm much more satisfied. And so if I still want that macaroni and cheese, then I'll have it, but I usually don't. Does that make sense? Like I kind of bargain with myself a little bit.
And I think people need to know, I think it's always going to be a struggle. I don't think you're, I mean, you make habits for yourself, and you follow those habits that you place, but the habits that you were doing 6 months in, you just can't necessarily keep at for the long term. And I mean, just remember what you did and try to. Whenever I really struggle, I try to refocus and like look back at what I did before, and remember all the really good recipes that I tried. And but it's a struggle.
I definitely don't blame the surgery when I don't lose weight. I don't blame my body. I have to look at my habits. Yeah, absolutely, 110%. Before surgery, I tried really hard to lose weight, and I couldn't. And I think I was lying to myself a little bit how good I was. I worked hard, I did, but I can easily say I had 2 bottles of wine this week that probably didn't help, or I had, you know, fried food 4 nights out of the week, and I ate out, and so I gained a pound. It's never. I always take responsibility. I think the important for me, the important part is to not blame the surgery or to not blame PMS all the time. And granted, there's room for that, but like if I'm gaining weight or not losing weight, it's your choices. You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost always I have to take responsibility for that. I have to stay accountable to me, and so I think sitting down and having a nice lecture with myself and not being hard on myself, not going overboard about being like, you failed, I've done it, but it doesn't help. Just being like, recognizing that it's over. There's nothing I can do about the fact that I had 3 chocolate chip cookies in a day or 6 bagels in a week. There's nothing I can do to change that. All I can do is keep doing better.
Yeah,
and
don't do it daily.
Don't do it daily.
That's just it. We can't beat ourselves up for having an occasional treat.
No,
we can have that one Reese's peanut butter cup or one cupcake and then just move on from it.
Right. Right, but just don't do that every day.
But don't call it a refocusing either.
Right.
Just move on. It's
but
daily
I mean,
life.
I think Tessa is more talking about like when you're making those choices every day.
Absolutely.
Do you know, when I had 6 bagels in a week, that needs to be refocused. That's you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I think if it's also asking like, how do you get the motivation back? What I have found is that it's almost like a time and a place will happen that you get that motivation back. You can't force necessarily the motivation. You can try, but it's.
Sorry, that was my phone.
Someone's cricketing underneath my.
Kelly ran 6.2 miles.
Nice.
Way to go, Kelly.
Kel.
Oh, Cal. Hi, congratulations, Cal.
She's gonna do a marathon when we're at when WLSFA is going on. One of our WLSers for Pacific Northwest is running her first marathon.
Wow.
Okay, I think we've beat this question up.
Yeah,
so
let's 25 minutes in.
Yeah,
I hope we answered it
I hope
right.
that we helped a little bit.
Yeah.
So let's just keep it dirty stuff is now at the 25-minute mark. We'll go ahead and post that so that way everyone knows. If you don't want to hang around for the dirty, thanks for sticking around. It's been awesome.
Peace out.
Okay.
Or,
So,
dun, dun, dun.
yeah.
Kirk asks,
Oh. I feel like I should do this in a low sexy voice.
Do it.
I can't. You guys are watching. Brazilian waxes? Yay or nay?
Yay.
Yay.
I don't know yet. I'm going to get my first Brazilian before the cruise, so we'll find out if I'm a yay or a nay.
2 thumbs up for me.
Oh, yeah. 2 thumbs up. And from Mr. Mahoney.
I've kind of heard most community girls, it's a yay. Now the very sexy Lauren Dayton has asked, what do we plan to do with her in San Diego? I think she actually asked me more than that. I kind of rephrased her
I'm pretty sure she asked us to do it, to take our time and go step by step.
Yeah, slowly.
You know, I'm not sure it will always be that slow or that careful.
No.
We may need to bring these.
Lauren, we have 2 sets.
We're definitely,
2 sets for you.
we're definitely going to take you to the meatpacking district.
That was fantastic.
You're welcome.
I think the question is, what are we not going to do to and with Lauren?
Be ready for us.
God, that's a really hard question to ask, to answer. Because I can't think of anything that we wouldn't do.
We're her roommates. How many of you are jealous?
Everyone.
We'll try not to post photos, Lauren.
We're gonna post them all. That's so great. I'm like coming out of my shirt.
Coming out of your shirt?
Yeah.
That's what you're going to do for Lauren? Do we have anything more to say about Lauren? And
No, I think,
tour?
I'd rather just keep that a pleasant, shocking surprise.
We want to make sure that, she needs to be on her toes at all.
Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we don't want you to expect anything. Yeah, but be ready. Be really ready.
Oh, we have a duck.
Kevin's calling.
Declined.
She's like, it's
Not
getting dark
gonna-
down here. He's downstairs.
He's right downstairs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay, well, we're wrapping up anyway.
There's no other dirty questions. That was the only dirty ones. Patty, watching Patty melt. She wanted us to show her our gear that we just bought.
But we weren't prepared for that, really.
We
So
weren't. My stuff's in another room. Her stuff is all over the room. Oh, my phone's vibrating now.
Oh, Kevin's calling you.
No, it's Kirk.
Mine's out in the car. I totally forgot it.
that's okay. We'll do a clothing haul video another time,
Yes.
or on our own.
Yes.
I think that's fair. I only got two cover ups and a watch and a pair of sandals, so I didn't buy a lot, but it was a success for sure. I think.
Yeah.
So
We did good in No Taps Oregon.
thanks for the questions, guys. I hope you enjoyed our video. We're gonna go
Here, I'm
meet
gonna
people
stand
for
up. You
dinner.
can see my outfit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, full body shot.
Oh, I just want to make sure I don't show too much. Okay, there we go.
The tights are great.
Oh, the tights are so
So
great.
yeah, you can't really see me very well, but
So she's 80s rocker chick. She's got the
I love
and
it.
she's gonna have boots
I
on.
will have boots. I'll go up to about here.
Yeah.
So that's
And I'm wearing
fine.
tights. I'm the aerobics person, but I'll have leg warmers on here later, and then I'll have my hot pink, my hot blue Reeboks, and I'm just wearing this, and I have a sweater that will go over it. A shoulder.
Love it.
Yeah.
I am just 80s dressed, fishnets.
Yeah.
Hello.
Super cute.
Yeah, and then knee-high boots as well. So that's us.
All right, kids. Have a great weekend.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Keep it flat.